What's up, fellow traders? Monday's done. They definitely set us up for a down week this week. I'll be shocked if it's not a down week. We dipped down underneath the 200-day and tapped the lower line of our trend line on the Dow, recovered up through it on Super Pietzke volume. I kind of want to wrap up my last stock talk before I get into this chart. I was showing that last 20-year bull market from like 1980 to 2000. And then we had our 10-year consolidation with like a double top going on. We made a higher high, but for the first time, if you go back since 1932, we made a lower low on our consolidation decade. It's pretty big. Check this out. This is the Dow right here. And here's our top trend line right here. And see how we're just Friday and today we closed right on it. Okay? I want to jump to this trend line right here because if you've been following me, this is the one I was following right here. And as it was getting tighter, I was looking for this break that we got right here. Bam! Which I called that our first breakdown of our uptrend. But then it came down and we fluttered back up. But everything went perfect. We came up, we hit it, and we rolled over. See how that line still stood. Then as we busted underneath our main line, we've been fighting to get above it. Okay? Even when we dropped under this one, we kind of fought it for a little bit, see? But now that we're up it, we're kind of got this little double nut here and this closing in triangle. That's why I really feel the downward pressure it's gonna start hitting now. What I liked about this too that I want to point out, let's see, our volume was kind of good there. And we had a strong top volume here where it went up through and tried to break out and then came back through. But then look as it rolled over and fluffed back up. Look at the volume here. It was really fluffy until the very top when it was trying to bust through the trend line and it was failing. And then as it came down and we're fluffing back up, I mean, come on. What happens when you water your lawn too much? That's right, it turns yellow. We all know that. It doesn't get greener. It doesn't grow better. What happens if you eat a bunch of candy and you don't work out and that's all you eat is McDonald's and candy? That's right, you get fat. Nothing's changed. They'd have to come up with this insane deal like when you overwater your lawn it grows now or something. I just want to close this out with the S&P real quick because I find it interesting the S&P's not even putting on the pressure right now on these trends. See this right here? And then they kind of flattened out a little bit right there. So they've even hit a nice resistance right there. You know? I don't think it's consolidation. I think it's topping here. You know, they got their 200-day. This is massive here. Only time will tell. I just want to close this out too with a little reminder about what they're good at and what they're trying to do. And you got to stick to your guns. You know, they're pulling the emotions out of everybody. That's what finds the true value of a security in the overall market. Remember that. And remember that all they want to do is move the money from your account to their account. Remember that. You always got to book your profits. There's always tomorrow. There's always another stock. You can't always pick the exact bottom, and you can't always pick the exact top. If you say you did, you're lying. You know that as a trader. You just got to be in and out, in and out. But what I really want to end this with, don't forget that when the market's going up, everybody's fluffing up. And what I mean by everybody's fluffing up, everybody's account's fluffing. It's when they dive it and they get you to really choke. Whether it's sucking you in at the top or making you bail at the bottom. It's no different right now. Remember that, than when they dove it down to 6,500. And the people that had 2 million now only had 1.1 million. Man, they were done. It looked like the Dow was going to 4,000. Man, we're keeping our last million. See what I'm saying? It's the same thing right here, just on the other end. Good luck.